Les voy a presentar a Oivia Doherty. She's a senior policy coordinator from the Arizona office, from the Arizona Governor office. She's going to talk to us about some programs on energy efficiency in the water sector that the state has been doing in recent years. Thank you very much, Oivia.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is the Water Energy Partnership in Arizona, and it's one of two of its kinds of this kind of program operating in the United States. This is our website, so I want everybody to go keep up with the program. It's a 3-year program. We're 2 years in. The funding was awarded from the U.S. Department of Energy. It was a $50 million grant. And the grant focuses on advancing energy efficiency in public facilities to help states develop energy efficiency programs. Okay, so this is a second year of a 3-year program. It was a competitive grant with the U.S. Department of Energy. And because of the $50 million, we were lucky to get $715,000 to focus on energy efficiency in water and wastewater facilities throughout Arizona. So according to the EPA, 2 gallons of water are lost for every kilowatt hour of energy that's consumed. And in Arizona, we're very lucky because that number is actually much higher. It's almost 8 gallons. So the cost, according to the EPA, is 3 to 4% of the total electricity consumed in the United States. Costs $4 billion to provide drinking and wastewater services. Let's see. Water and wastewater utilities are typically the largest users of energy, accounting for 30 to 40% of the total energy consumed. And by these numbers, 410 billion gallons of water is used every day, with 11% or 45.1 billion gallons of water used for public supply. But nearly 205 billion gallons are used for power plant cooling. So we talked about that earlier about how we need water for power. In Arizona, our energy use breaks down this way: 38% accounting for in-plant pumping, followed by 26% used in aeration, and 25% used in effluent reuse pumping. And I forgot to mention, earlier Senator Worsley mentioned the Palo Verde nuclear power plant that operates in Arizona. One of the neat things about it is it uses 100% reclaimed water. So it operates in the desert and uses 100% reclaimed water. So that's very good. On the aeration thing here, I want to mention that we had a town of Gila Bend in Arizona, and they used solar power instead of electricity because the aeration was used during the day. And because of that, they were actually able to pay back that project in 2 years, which is unheard of. So, So it's pretty self-explanatory, understanding that using electricity is using water, and using water requires electricity. So in Arizona, the water, wastewater treatment plants are what we call the low-hanging fruit, because many of these facilities have never had any kind of energy efficiency strategies used, and they're kind of old. So the first step that we're doing is we're benchmarking to know how much energy is used and developing energy-saving strategies for each facility. And so far, we're nearing our goal with 70 wastewater treatment plants benchmarked into the EPA's portfolio manager. And we've had some preliminary analysis with 6 facility visits, an EPA energy audit, technical assistance to about 15 of those facilities. And education has been a key part of the process as we developed a benchmark curriculum and have completed 8 training sessions. In fact, one's going on right now in Phoenix, Arizona, as I speak. So this is a statewide map of where facilities have been benchmarked by county in Arizona, and we're on track, I said, to meet our goal. And I show you this map so I can show you this map, because in Arizona there are over 25 electric utilities in operation, not including federal departments such as the Bureau of Reclamation, which operates 2 utilities in Arizona. And it's relative to water and wastewater providers when they all work with the utilities to generate the water that we all need. So there's just about 1,000 different water districts in Arizona, investor-owned and public utilities, and 700 are on the drinking water side and about 300 are on the wastewater side. So working with utilities on energy efficiency projects has great benefits, as they sometimes have incentives for energy efficiency projects, and we've had excellent help from them as well in technical assistance and project experience. One another thing we did better than benchmarking is developing partnerships, which is why we're called the Water Partnership of Arizona. You can see we have a variety of partners from state and federal to utility, private, and professional organizations, all of them benefiting from the knowledge of potential energy saving projects being planned in their region. So the future energy demand shows that in 15 years, demand will increase by 20 to 30% in water and wastewater facilities due to rising energy costs, aging infrastructure, regulation, and more competition for water resources. So we have some challenges, and in Arizona, due to our rapid growth, followed by an economic downturn, we have some plants that are oversized, and so they can't actually operate efficiently because they're not sized correctly for the flow demands that we have. Another challenge that we have is sometimes ineffective audits, not meeting the needs of the facilities in some cases. And this seems to happen a lot in rural Arizona or rural areas where some of the audits are not as effective and maybe being taken advantage of, that kind of thing. So anyway, we are holding stakeholder meetings to help educate people so that they can have better decision-making abilities when selecting and paying for energy audits. And another issue we've discovered is the need for experienced water, wastewater treatment operators. And this is important because most operators don't have any idea what their energy costs are. They don't see the utility bill, so they kind of operate in silos where they have no idea that they could be saving energy and they could be saving money. So we're working with them to try to get that fixed. So we're here to help them make that connection. Oh, well, that's a different thank you. Oh, I see. I was going to say, I didn't know it was going to come in segments. But anyway, our goal is to have 100 water, wastewater providers saving energy, or saving water, plus saving energy, and here you go. And then for saving money. And that's the whole goal, saving money, doing it all. And that's it. Thank you.